still ain't got enough money, but I got the noon, man. So let me come in here and get busy. Maybe somebody will drop 10, 20, $30 on me, and then I'll cover this room for the day. Let me tell you, tomorrow, man, is the day my grandmama died. Tomorrow, March the 11th, is when my grandmother died. And man, show you how crazy things are. My best friend's birthday is tomorrow, March the 11th. And she would always ask me, how your grandmama doing? That's the first person that she would ask me, man, how your grandmama doing? And my grandmama died on her birthday. Sure did. That's so. Tomorrow is a special day for me. That holds a lot of significance. March the 11th. Um, I'm happy to be able to celebrate my friend's birthday, and she's still here. But and then I also got to realize, man, this is a day, and my grandmama was 100 years old when she passed. She was 100. And that was, I mean, I'm a grandmama's boy. That's who raised me, my grandmama. My mom was out. She was working with the YWCA, and she would travel a lot. So she left me with my grandmother. Me and 7 other cousins. So, and she's the foundation for a lot of the things that I say and do. It's from watching my grandmother. My grandmother would help anybody. She didn't have to know you. If you needed some help and she could help you, she would. That's how my grandmother was. Everybody knew my grandmother. Everybody knew Miss Cole. Miss Cole was about 4'9", and had a punch like a mule, man. I mean, man, my grandmama hit you with her fist, boy. She had a punch like a mule. That's how I met my wife. That's how I knew who my wife was. My wife's fist looked just like my grandmama's. And this see, like now, I don't work on Saturdays. But this was back when I was trying to get to that point where I didn't do no work. And I just, I was determined, man, that I wasn't going to do this, no work on Saturday. And I just couldn't get no rest. So I said, man, let me get up and go down and see what's going on in the hotel. So as soon as I walk into the door of the hotel, the manager looks up and he's talking to my wife, and he said, that's him right there. And when he said that, I just threw my hands up, so I ain't do it. Whatever it is. So she had made some reservations. She really twisted this guy's arm to take her to do what she wanted done. And when she told me the price that he had agreed to, I said, I ain't doing that shit. I said, I ain't doing that. And then she balled her fist up. And I said, girl, that's my grandmama's fist. I'm going to marry you. That's how I met my wife. That's how I met my wife, man. And 4 years later, we got married. That's how I met her. And see, and this is one of the things that a lot of people are not conscious of is coincidences that happen around them. They don't pay them no mind. They think that's some fluke. And that could be, that could be several things. Could be a warning. It could be a clue. See, it just depends on what kind of lifestyle you live in as to, what life is going on for you. Because remember now, when you got a person that's trying to hide a lot of stuff, that's not a proactive person, that's a reactive person. Okay, because they're always looking over their shoulder. They can't keep the stories right. That's just like Santos. See, I mean, it's a shame, man, that you can lie and you can cheat and you can get to Congress, ain't nothing they can do with you. That boy should have never been sworn in. But now that he's in there, he will always be an ex-congressperson because he's been sworn in, regardless to how long that he stays in there. He will always be an ex-congressperson. Probably an ex-convict congressperson. You see? And you have to ask yourself, if this guy can lie like that and get all the way to Congress, why is it so difficult for me? And I'm telling you the truth. I'm being honest with you. Why am I suffering? Why am I having such a hard time? And I'm trying to be positive. Why is that? Maybe this is one of the one of the things that God had to put on my plate for me to address. Maybe this is just something that I have to do, and that only I can do. See, because anybody else probably would be afraid to speak up, to stand up. It's a lonely thing, man, when you be saying, man, where the good people at? And everybody know what you're saying is true. But nobody wants to back what you're saying, you're true. You see, it's like if they help you, they would be making a mistake. See, that's how people, every time you have somebody that's rejecting you, they're rejecting helping you because they think they might be making a mistake. Because if they didn't think they would be making a mistake, they would apply their help. They would do what they can. Okay? So, it's raining out in D.C. today anyway. So I'm not gonna go out there and get in that rain, man, and get sick. So I just said I'm gonna come in here, I'm gonna have a marathon. I'm gonna just talk until it's time for me to go pay my bill. I'm gonna go pay my bill, and then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna go pay my bill, and I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna get back home. That's what I'm gonna do. You see, so see, and the one thing about social media, if you're not careful, this thing is very addictive. If you're not careful, it's very addictive. Very addictive, man. Before you know it, you'll be spending all your time on social media. And a lot of times you'll be talking to yourself or very few people. Unless it's some drama, unless it's something that's some gaslighting, something that's gonna get people's attention. People ain't gonna, based on who you are, unless they know you're famous. Then they'll be running up behind you. But to get there, they ain't gonna run up behind you, man. Yeah, ain't it interesting? You know, people don't want to have any contributions to making you successful, but they want to enjoy all your success. But they don't want to make no contributions. But they're gonna enjoy all your success. And see, and that's one of the things you just have to get used to. That's one of the things you have to accept. I keep telling you, man, if the good people would just get in line, if the good people would just start helping other good people, man, we turn this madness around overnight. And it's sad, good people can't recognize other good people. Everybody ain't bad, man. Everybody ain't bad. You know, but they trying to make everybody bad. And that's not the case. See, because they too lazy to divide. So since they ain't gonna try to figure out who's good and who's bad, they just castigate everybody. Cast a net over everybody, man. Make everybody suspect. That's what people will do. And see, folk are real quick to give you an excuse why they don't do something. They can't give you a reason why they should, but boy, they can come up with a reason just like that why they shouldn't. You know, and listen, let me show you. See, what Scott Adams said was not an accident. When he said, all black people are a terrorist group. You can't help none of them. And see, and that's the same attitude they have about these young kids. See, they don't separate the good from the bad. They say all them young kids are hoodlums. All of them are thugs. And you got the good kids that are saying, hey, wait a minute. Don't include me in that group. I'm not in that group. But you're judging them like they are in that group. You see, just like you're being judged, like you're in a group. See, this is what a lot of people don't want to face the fact. Everybody's in a gang. Your sorority, your fraternity, your church. Yes, you are. That's a gang. You might not be doing the stuff the illegal gangs are doing, but you got your colors. Everybody got colors, man. Some people have several colors, but everybody got colors. But see, we only want to look at the Crips and the Bloods, and notice that's red and blue. What's the Democrat and Republican? Red and blue. Same colors. See, but they mean different things to different people. And see, we all got colors, man. You know, if you're in a sorority, if you're in a fraternity, you got your colors. That's what you identify with. We all identify with colors. You know, I mean, that's just a way of life. Y'all know why? Y'all know why? Y'all know why Nikes are so popular in the black community? Because people done lost their lives, man, over them shoes. That's what gave Nikes their reputation. People was getting killed over Nikes. North Face, people getting killed. So now everybody want one. That's how Nike got its reputation. Jordans, that's how they got their reputation. People getting killed for Jordans, man. They stand in line to get some Jordans. Yes, indeed. Shit, listen. You can go to a PTA meeting, throw a rock in the room, and wouldn't hit nobody. Okay, that's how many people would be at the PTA meeting. Throw a rock in the window, man. You gonna hit nobody. You see, but let them issue out some new Jordans. Man, them jokers will be in line. They'll spend the night to get a new pair of Jordans. But they ain't gonna walk the halls of their children, school. See, that's the reason, you know, we got the violence that we got in schools now, because there ain't enough parents walking the halls. See, the parents too busy trying to sleep with the kids. Oh yeah, seriously. You know, we got too many adults now trying to exploit young kids. Look at the amount of teachers, man, that are going to jail sleeping with their students. Are you that pressed that you got to violate somebody younger than you? You know, you can't find nobody your own age that you can engage with? I mean, think about that for a minute, man. When you get somebody that you know, that start having sexual desires for teenagers, what's wrong with you? You can't have no sexual desires for no woman your age. See, and you can't control your zipper. Say every woman you get around, you want to screw. Ain't nobody safe with you. See, that's a reality. And a lot of women have to deal with that reality. That more men are gonna look at her as a piece of meat than an asset. And that's real. See that's real in the community. And those are some things that we don't want to talk about. See, we'll talk about the hatred and the division and the animosity. But we ain't gonna talk about stuff we could be working on. You know, there's a serious communication problem between the young black generation and the old black generation. We don't speak the same language. We don't even have the same understanding. We do things differently. We see things differently. That's why you find the majority of the old people are afraid of young people, because they think they're unruly. They can't be controlled. And you got some good kids out there, man. But folk just don't know how to reach them. See, they trying to reach them with the fakery. You know, trying to get them to be something that they don't want to be. Why don't you talk to them? And you'll find out what's on their mind. Listen to them. See, most folk don't even want to listen. See, right now, man, you know, we should have somebody that's going around talking to young people about, man, how can we stop this violence? How can we stop killing each other? Hear what they got to say. But you don't see that. You don't see that kind of stuff is not profitable. See, when you're talking about self-help, don't nobody want to hear that, man. See, ain't nobody interested in that. See, if I was talking some division, some hatred, spreading some animosity, man, my room would be full. But see, I'm talking about accountability. I'm talking about responsibility. And this is what we're going to have to deal with. This is what we got to deal with. Okay? What's going on, Patty? So, you know, what's your part? You know, instead of worrying about what somebody else is or is not doing, what's your part? You know, are you playing your part? And if you're not playing your part, why not? Think about that. Why you don't think that you can trust somebody to be positive? Why you don't think that you can trust somebody to keep their word? And the bigger question is, why aren't you willing to give a person a chance to keep their word? Are we just talking about life, man? We talking about life. Everyday thing. I mean, take you for an example. You have people that have placed you in a category with all of the rest of the folk. And they don't even know you. But they judge you based on what they see somebody else has done. We all face that, whether we realize it or not. People are always judging us 24/7. People passing judgment on you. That's why they say, you know, the way your appearance is important. Because a lot of people are going to pass judgment on what you look like. And if you look like money, you can be broke. But if you look like you got money, that's how they're going to treat you. And see, and that's the thing that a lot of people have gotten caught up in, faking it until they make it. See, that's the way they do it. You fake it until you make it. And when you're faking it, you're living a lie. When you're faking, you're living a lie. especially if your lifestyle don't complement it. You're living a lie. You know, there are some people that only live a righteous lifestyle on Sunday. That's the only time they live a righteous lifestyle. It's on Sunday. They don't drink, they don't smoke, they don't do none of that on Sunday. But the other 6 days, they go for broke. And you got people like that. And they think they're right. They think God gonna listen to them. Because the one day that they go to church is when they faithful. And you know, you got more people right now, and I've been one of them, that are more faithful and dedicated to churches than they are to their homes. Let me say that again. You got people today that are more dedicated to their churches than they are to their own home. They'll put the church before their own home. And some of them put pastor before their husband. And they sleeping with their husband. But they'll put the pastor before their husband. Or before their wife. See, that's how we've been conditioned. By tradition. And a lot of that is tradition and got nothing to do with your salvation and got everything to do with tradition. See, if you know better, you're going to do better. And how many folk know Sunday is the first day of the week? But yet, you still get it. What's going on, Boxer? You still honoring it. Like it's the last day of the week. See, it's some little simple truths that we ignore about ourselves. And once you let that one little seed in, that's all it takes. One little seed of doubt. And it's going to grow like rabbits. That's all it takes is one little seed of doubt. And when you know something is wrong, and you don't want to acknowledge it, and you don't want to deal with it, that's a seed of doubt that's been placed. It's just that simple. Okay? That's a seed of doubt that has been placed. And when you can't trust you, you're going to find it difficult to trust somebody else. When you can't trust yourself, it's going to be difficult for you to trust somebody else. It's going to be difficult for you to give somebody else a chance. Because you can't trust you. I mean, I hope I'm making sense to somebody. And believe it or not, you are who it all boils down to. It all boils down to you. You're the key. It boils down to you. And you can't blame nobody else. And one of the hardest things for the average person to do is accept responsibility. See, they can be responsible when it's going right, but they can't be responsible when it's going wrong. See, that's how fickle people are. See, when things are going right, everybody want to take the credit for it. But when it start going wrong, they're gonna scatter like roaches. See, don't nobody want the credit for the wrong. They want to run from that. And see, and let me tell you what you're running from. When you run from adversity, you're running from wisdom. You're running from learning knowledge. That's what, when you run from adversity, you're running from learning. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, no, seriously, man. And see, something that simple, we take that for granted. Most people take their health for granted. They think it's here forever. And they can do and be whatever they want to. And their body is going to withstand. Man, if your body is not used to a certain, you can't just snap your fingers and think your body going to make the adjustment. Everybody got something they dealing with. I don't care who you are. You got something you dealing with. And it just depends on what stage it is, how bad it is. You see, and miracles do happen every day. Let me say that again. Miracles do happen every day. Maybe you haven't experienced one, but miracles do happen every day. And a lot of times, you've experienced a miracle and didn't even realize it. Couldn't even see it with your own eyes. And see, and right now, ladies and gentlemen, with the state that the world is in, you can't look at stuff now with your natural eyes. You got to see what kind of meaning, man. What kind of message is being displayed or relayed to when stuff start crossing your path. You know, you ever thought about why when you come to certain intersections, sometimes you can go free, and then there are times that people will step right out in front of you, right as you get to the intersection? You ever notice that? And most of the time, you're going to be irritated because they stepping right in front of you when your paths are crossing right at that moment. And the one thing that I've learned is now when I see it, I bless them. Hope they get wherever they're going safely. I don't let that irritate me no more. And that used to irritate the hell out of me. Why you need to turn when I'm getting ready to turn? You know, that's how I would look at it. Why you show it when I'm getting ready to turn? Couldn't you just wait a minute? And now when I see it, man, I just start blessing them. And see, listen. If you ever want to find something that you lose, bless it. Let me say that again. If you ever want to find something that you lose, bless it. Don't attach no hurt to it. Don't attach no pain, no disappointment, no sadness. Bless it. And see, don't you find it? See, oh man, I dropped it right here. Just bless it, man. Because when you living right, when you treating people right, when you doing right, man, right gonna come back to you. Yes, you're gonna go through some stuff. Yes, you're gonna experience some stuff, but it ain't gonna be that harsh. It's not gonna be harsh at all. See, and people, you'll know when people start listening to what you got to say, because your number's gonna increase. You'll know automatically. When people start, catching on to what you're saying and what you're doing, your number's gonna increase. See, people gonna freely give to you. And I can't tell you, man, how many people have really missed a blessing by not sowing into my life. You really have missed a blessing because you have watched me go through what I'm going through. And in some cases, God done told y'all, man, send that man some money. And you won't be obedient. For whatever reason. That's between you and God. It ain't between me. And I know that. See, I don't mind doing good. I don't mind sharing. I don't mind giving. Because I know it's going to fall somewhere. If it don't come back to me, it's still on my bloodline. So even though I might not be benefiting from it, man, somebody on my bloodline going to benefit from it. So it's not wasted. So your good deeds are never wasted, man. And that's why a lot of people don't want to do good. Because they think any good they do is supposed to come back to them. You got generations that can benefit from your good. I'm sure right now, man, I'm benefiting from good my great-great-great-grandmother or grandfather done did. And I'm still benefiting from it. That's why I feel here. Because, even though I did have a fall, something caught me. A room caught me. See, a lot of people don't have anything to catch them. Nothing at all. They don't have any way out. They have nothing to look forward to. Man, I got my tours. See, you can pull up DCBlackTours.com. See, there's my website right there. Yeah, seriously. Seriously. So I can't complain, man. And I'm a week away from a couple of months being in a hotel. And I've just been living off donations. People ain't booking tours. See, if people would book tours, man, first thing I would do, go buy me a van. I'd stay right here in this hotel and work myself out of this hotel with a van. That's what I would do. If somebody gave me some money, go buy me a van and get my tours established. Now I got income coming in. Now, maybe I can address this. I got enough money, I can get one of these made. I can get the sample. See, that's all you got to do is get one thing working. And once you get one thing working, man, you can, and imagine if I can get this working, what I can do, who I can help. See? So it ain't about, thank you, Lord. See, here's the beauty about what I've created. Not only have I created tours, see, I can let somebody run my company, my tours, and my tour guides. I can get that to somebody to run. And I can step away as a troop conductor, and I can do private tours. Now, because I have a personality that is now famous, see, I can charge more for spend a day with the troop conductor on a Black History tour. Damn, I just got an idea. You see how ideas come to you? Spend a day, all inclusive. And because you paying me some money, see, now I can give you some perks. See, I can give you some trinkets. Because now you're paying me money. See, I'm making money now. And I can afford to put some back into my investment, into my business, because I'm making it. But I can't invest money into my business if I ain't making none. I can't put nothing back if ain't nothing coming in. See, and that's been my challenge, get it coming in. See, because once it starts, man, it's game on. It's game on. See, I give up a lot of knowledge. I know I do, free. People see my work ethic. They see my product. But yet, I still haven't proved myself. What else I got to do, man? What else is it I got to do? To say, give me a chance. If you look at my website and see, man, am I a slouch? Look at my website and see, am I a slouch? This will tell you right here if I'm a slouch or not. This will tell you if I'm professional or not, right here. It'll tell you. I have nothing to hide. And some stuff, man, believe it or not, as distasteful as it might be, I have to be protective of it. That's the sad thing. Some stuff I got to be protective of. Just to draw the line of respect. Anyway, look, man. Let me contact my daughter. It's raining today. I didn't know it was gonna be this hard, y'all. I didn't know it was gonna be this hard. It sure make your head sound. Damn, I didn't know it was gonna be this hard. Shit. Whoa. But it is. So, wow. And I guess the kicker is, I'm telling people do it the right way. And look at the example that I have to give them for doing it the right way. And it's not just me, because right now, right is wrong, wrong is right. That's just the way the system is right now. Right is wrong, wrong is right. You see, and the only thing they respect is what appears, illusions. It's what people respect. People don't respect the truth. Give them an illusion, give them a lie, deceive them, you can get over. Tell them the truth, they'll reject you. Because you told them the truth. And that's what we got to get away from, man. I tell you, man, if just good people, that's the part that's so disheartening. Good people are afraid of each other. I mean, good people scared to communicate with good people. And that's the problem. One of my trolls just came in. I can feel that energy, boy. As soon as it popped up on the screen, I said, damn, there's another troll. Damn, another troll is up in here. I guarantee you it's a troll. Guarantee you it's a, let me tell you who it is. This JDH 1969, that's a troll. That's a troll. I guarantee you that's a troll. That's a troll. I can feel the shift in the energy. As soon as they came in here, their energy shifted. Oh, really? Send me a Cash App now. Let's see how serious you are. Send me a Cash App now. Since you didn't seen it, send it to me once or twice. Send it to me now. Oh, you're quiet now. Oh, I see. Oh, I sent it to you once or twice. Yeah, yeah, that's what I thought. Like I said, you're a troll. You're a troll. But it's all good though. Hey man, actually, you probably have won. You probably have won. You probably have. Check what? Check out what am I checking? What am I checking? What am I checking? Man, how am I gonna do this? Oh really? What name am I checking under my Cash App? What name am I checking? So surely you can put your Cash App up. What's your Cash App? Oh, you don't have a Cash App. Well, how you send me something by Cash App if you don't have one? Yeah, you see what I told you, man. That's a troll. That's a troll right there. I can tell you. I don't know what it is, man. How I know, but I just know when they come in the room. I just know. And it's just a matter of time before he say something stupid. It's just a matter of time. You're gonna say something stupid. You already said something stupid. But it's just a matter of time. He'll say something else stupid. And then I know who you are. See, that's just a matter of time. Ain't nobody never sent me no money from that Cash App. Ain't nobody never sent me no money from that Cash App. That Cash App is not in my list. So you lying. See, you lying, buddy. I don't know who you are, but that Cash App ain't in my list. So now what? So well, I tell you what. Yeah, send me $1. Show me I'm not a troll. Send me $1. Send me $1. Show me you ain't no troll. Send me $1. That's all. Send me $1. Then I know you're telling me the truth. How about that? Dollar ain't gonna hurt you. You can't lose much sending $1. Send me $1. Man, if you sent me something a couple of minutes ago, it's gonna drop down. I can tell you this. Now, just a couple of minutes ago, you sent me something. Oh, really? What you sent me? What you sent me? What should I be looking for? Tell me what I should be looking for. Oh, okay, wait a minute. Yeah, you did. Okay, Jonathan. Well, I'll be damned. Okay, you sent me five. Man, thank you. Damn, you did send me $5. Okay. You did. You did. You did. I got it. I got the email. I got the email. I did. Yeah, you did. You did, Johnson. Thank you, man. I sure thought you was a troll, buddy. I ain't lying. Thank you for the $5, cause I sure needed it. I ain't lying. I sure need it. Now all I need is 25 more. now all I need is 25 more, and I'll be straight, boy. I'm straight. I ain't lying. I'm straight. Yes, indeed. Yeah. But 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 see, this what I want y'all to see, man. When you going through some stuff, when you experiencing some stuff, see, you gonna have to have control of your emotions. You you gonna definitely have to have control. See, because some things are gonna start attacking you, and if you take it personal, you're gonna lose. This ain't personal. This let me say that again. This is not personal. It's a process that you're gonna have to endure. Something that you're gonna have to go through. Okay? All right? I got somebody say they checking in. You're checking in? Send me, hit my cash out. Let me see how serious you are. Hit my cash out. You're checking in? That's how you check in. Don't check in with your word. Send me some money. I can't do nothing with your word. Send me check in with say, here, true conductor, take this $10, man. You know, I got this for you. Oh, let me show y'all how y'all can be a blessing to me. I'm gonna show y'all how y'all can be a blessing to me. All right. All right, that's my cash app right there. That's my cash app right there. There's my PayPal. There's my Venmo. And there's my Zelle. Oh, oh, I did that wrong. That's wrong. I got to remove that. Remove that. That was wrong. That was wrong. That was wrong. That was so wrong. There we go. There's my Zelle. There we go. 223. Yeah, there's my Zelle. That's how you can. That's how if you want to be a blessing to me, there you go. You know, and see here again, I want people to realize I have a way out. I have tours. I have a dinnerware idea. I have a hop on, hop off shuttle. I have those things ready to go. I just need a push. That's all I need. I just need a push, man. See, and that's and you see I don't quit. You see I don't give up. You see I still fight. I don't know what else I got to do to show people, man. I'm serious about this. You think if I wasn't serious, I would still be in this hotel talking to you? You think if I was serious, I would do that? No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't. I wouldn't at all. See, so I'm just saying, hey man, you know, help me out. Help me. Help me put some positive energy in the universe. And then maybe if somebody's seeing you doing it, then they might be encouraged to do it. But somebody got to break the ice. And it seemed like don't nobody want to break the ice. See that and that's what see it's all about you. You might encourage somebody else to participate. You might encourage somebody else. I mean, imagine, man, if folks saw people giving to me, don't you think they'd be more inclined to do so? If they see everybody else is doing it? Don't you think they, man, I can't tell you how many people walk by and look down in my bucket. Check my Venmo. Uh, I got to use my other phone. I got to use this phone. Let me see if my email. Let me see if the email came. It'll tell me if something is in there. Yeah, I got to use this phone, man. But anyway, thank you for whatever it is. Thank you. I received. Thank you. You know, and saying this is all I'm saying. You know, what else do I have to do, man? You want my second born? You can't have my firstborn. You can't have my firstborn, but my secondborn, shit, you can take that one off my hand. You can take my secondborn off my hand. All right? Okay, well, thank you, man. Thank you. See, yeah, you can have my secondborn. My firstborn, hands off. Hands off. Secondborn, man, have it. Take that off my hands, will you? No, even though uh, I'm not proud of the relationship I have with my son. He's still my son. Don't fuck with him. Now let me say that again. I ain't proud of the relationship I have with my son, but he's still my son. Don't fuck with him. Okay? I ain't Ja Morant's dad. I am not Ja Morant's dad, you know? I ain't gonna sit on the sidelines and talk no shit. Don't fuck with my son, man. Leave him alone. That's my child. Okay? I'll handle that. I'll deal with that. That's my karma that I got to deal with. And that's how I approach it, man. That's just how I approach it. Okay? That's just how I approach it. It's just as simple as that. You know? And some people try to take uh, your experience and try to use it against you to discredit you. Man, we all got some issues we dealing with. And this is what I try to tell people. Ain't no sense in walking around with your head down. Everybody got something they do. I don't care how much money you got. Man, you got rich people. Filthy damn rich. Some of them kids they don't even know where they at. See, some of them kids strung out on dope. You see, some of them kids doing all kinds of things. And they got money. They got money. And they children acting a fool. Can you imagine how embarrassing that is? You got all this money and you can't even pass it on to your own child? Can you imagine what you've been working for? If you can't pass your life savings on to your children, can you imagine how that parent feels? Think about the hurt and the disappointment, man. You done got out here, you done sacrificed, you done gave, you done struggled, and you done made it, and your child turned around and turned to drugs, and now expecting you to give everything you done worked hard for over to them. Come on, man. That don't even make sense. You don't think that parent is feeling some pain? You don't think that parent is feeling some hurt, some disappointment? They can't even pass their legacy on to their own children? You don't think that's disappointing? Come on. Come on. Let's be real about that, man. And these people got money. And they hurt with money. Disappointed. But see, you don't see that. All you see is the money. Man, they hurt. They disappointed. They feel rejected. See, because it's going against the image that they done created. See, thank you. See, you got a lot of people that have worked extremely hard to create this image. And some will come along and crack the mirror. And you get a chance to see you ain't what you've been saying you are. See, you've been living a lie. And the lie done got exposed. Glory to God. See, that's what a lot of people been doing. A lot of people been living a lie. And the lies are getting exposed. See, and now you ain't got nowhere to hide. See, that's the sad part. See, listen. When you walk in your integrity, when you walk in your righteousness, see, you have a place of refuge. You have a place you can run and hide, shelter from the storm. See, under the umbrella of the Lord. See, you can hide under that umbrella. But man, when you're a sinner man, You ain't got nowhere to hide. Your ass is stuck out in the rain, in the storm, in the snow, whatever it is. You stuck outside. See, you can't come inside because you a sinner man. And see, and you got a whole lot of sinners that think they can come up and knock on the door and God gonna open the door. See, that's what they think they can do. They can come in there and knock on the door. And God gonna open up the door. And God is saying, no, I'm not opening up the door. I'm not even answering the door. So don't even waste your time. Because when I was trying to get your attention, when I was trying to warn you, you wouldn't listen. Now you're in distress. Now you're in anguish. Now you're looking for me, and you ain't gonna find me. See, that's how God gonna deal with a lot of so-called Christians that think they can live any way they want to live, do anything they want to do, as long as they in church on Sunday and they faithful on Sunday, they think they covered. And you ain't. Because first of all, Sunday ain't the Sabbath. It's the first day of the week. And you dedicated to the first day of the week. And you know it's wrong. Because you can look at your calendar and see Sunday is the first day of the week. But you'll lie and say it's the last day of the week. And you want to get my attention? See, that's one of the things I pay attention to. See, you got a lot of people that come down on Sunday doing church and got the nerve to come over to me talking about, do I believe in Jesus? And I say, is today your Sabbath? Yeah. Well, what I believe in don't matter, because my Sabbath was yesterday. And that's the end of the conversation. Oh, you're a Jehovah's Witness? Don't worry about what I am. What I am ain't your business. Sunday ain't my Sabbath. And tomorrow, man, Lord be willing, I'm gonna be laying right over there in that bed tomorrow. I ain't doing nothing. I'm not gonna be displaced on the Sabbath, man. I'm not gonna be displaced. I don't know where that money coming from, man. I honestly don't. You know, I got 18 minutes before I go to the front desk and pay for this night. You know, and I was about $30 short. I know I got $5. Somebody said they sent me something in Venmo, and I can't check and see what it is because it's on this phone. You know, but I'm gonna have that money, man. I'm gonna have that money. I'm gonna have that money. I don't know where that money coming from. I have no idea. And it's raining today, and I ain't gonna get a chance to go out. Man, I'm dependent on God sending somebody to this telephone that's gonna bless me. That's the only way it can happen. I ain't got no money to go play the lottery. This is dinner for me, man. Okay? This gonna be dinner for me. Right here. This right here gonna be dinner for me. See, I ain't mad. I ain't upset. Because it's some people, and see, not only I had this, but I got me a bag of peanuts too. See, so I got something to put on my stomach. I ain't worried about that. I ain't gonna go hungry. You see, and ain't got no shame to my game either. Because these are some of the things you're gonna have to endure, man. Sometimes you're gonna be forced to moments like this. See, and you can't be embarrassed or ashamed that this is all you got. Because there's some people that don't have this. Okay, there's some people that don't have a bag of nuts. See, there's some people ain't got that. So don't discredit. Don't you think this is gold, man? There's some people who wish they had this much. They probably could get 2 days out of this. I'm serious. There's some people out here could probably get 2 days out of this right here. See, and we take it for granted. We take that for granted. See, all they need to do is cause a panic among poor folk, and it's game on. See, when poor people panic, that gives them the authority to take away some of your rights. So let me say that again. See, when poor people start panicking and protesting, that gives them the excuse to take away some of your rights. Okay? That's what they're gonna do. See, they ain't gonna try to stop you. They're gonna use that as an excuse to take away some of your rights. See, they're gonna restrict you. See, certain things you ain't gonna be able to do. See, now you know, before they want everybody to have a mask. Now New York City wants you to come in stores and take your mask off. But you had this mandate where people had to have masks. You see? I'm liking this. I'm liking this idea. I even think once I even get my teeth fixed, I think I'm gonna stick with this. I like this. I like the contrast. I like the contrast. You know, if I can get one of these with True Conductor or something on you know, get one of these, have it in silk or something. Yeah. See my wife she could make one of these. She that good with her hands. You know, she could sew this up, man. She could look at this thing and she'll make it. Just like that. You know? And that's see what I respect about my wife, man, that girl can squeeze a dollar. Lord, she can squeeze a dollar. She holds on to a dollar, boy. That's what I like about that girl. She ain't trying to go out here and splurge and spend like crazy. She hold on. Man, I haven't had anything to eat, and I haven't had anything to drink. And I think I need to go put something on my stomach. I think I need to put something on my stomach. Because, yeah. I don't know if I can deal with this hunger today. I don't know if I can deal with it. I'm gonna try. But anyway, listen, man, I told the man I'm gonna be back at the front desk at 12 to pay him his money. You know, he was nice enough to go ahead and extend it. He said, "You want me to run the card now?" I said, "No, I'll be back at 12. I got to go to the bank." You know, went and put the little $40 I had in the bank and still came up a little short. So, um, but I'm confident that I got one more night. I got one more night. And I'll deal with tomorrow when tomorrow get here. But today, I got one more night. And sometimes, man, you're going to have to take it a day at a time. Sometimes you ain't going to be able to do it in blocks. Sometimes you're going to have to take it a day at a time. And see, you can't feel bad because you got to do it a day at a time. Because at least you're getting it done. Even if you have to do it a day at a time. Don't feel bad about that, man. Be thankful that you're able to do that day. Be thankful for that. It's just that simple. Okay, Mike. It's just that simple, man. And so many people beat themselves up because they can't do it the way they see it. They can't do it the way they want it done. So then that makes them inferior. See, that makes them insecure. That makes them unsure to start doubting themselves because they can't do it the way they see it in their minds. And sometimes the way you see it in your mind is not beneficial. It's something that you ain't gonna profit. You're gonna miss something. See, when God puts you through something, he has a plan. See, you think God ain't got a plan for this? You think God ain't watching this? You know, I mean, think about that, man. I'm trying to encourage people to live a righteous lifestyle. You think God ain't watching? You think God ain't listening? See, and sometimes you get this adversity in your life to see just how bad you want it. That's just how it is. All right? Look here, y'all. Let me go see what I got in this bank now. let me go see. I got five. At least I know I got $5 that I can transfer over. Guy said he sent me something in Venmo. I don't know what it is, but at least I know I got $5 that I can transfer over. Okay, I'm gonna come back and let y'all know whether or not I got the room or not. I'll be back. I'll be back to let you know. You know, if I got to go, I got to go. I'll come back and say, hey, man, I didn't make it. I got to go. I see y'all. All right? But I don't believe that's going to happen. I believe I got the money. I believe it, man. I just do. You know, and I'm not worried about tomorrow. Tomorrow take care of itself. You know, I just want to take care of the day. That's all I want to do, man. Let me have today, and it's raining outside too. So I don't need to be out in that rain, and especially in my car. See, so and God ain't gonna put me out here, man. God ain't gonna put me out here, and I ain't got no money to get no gas. God ain't gonna put me out here. I don't believe God is that low down and that dirty to sit back and watch me go through this, and don't open up, don't give me a way out. I don't think God is that dirty. See, so you know, we'll see. But anyway, I like to keep my word with this guy. I told him I'd be back at noon. So let me go. I see y'all. I'll be back.